In this video, we are going to check out a new AirPlay enabled speaker that has been making a buzz within the Apple community. Cue the intro. What's happening, beautiful people? Jim here, and I'm back with a new video. Now, I'm a music lover and I love music, especially on a good speaker. And that is exactly what we are going to check out today. The Dio Node. First, inside the box you will find these items. Now I thank Dio for sending me a 3-piece set, so I have 3 Dio nodes. The package came with 3 power supplies for each node, and of course we have a user manual. I was actually pleasantly surprised by this speaker. It looks clean and really unassuming. Now it's a square shaped speaker measuring 4 inches on both sides and about the depth of 1.5 inches, and it weighs a measly half a pound. Alright, so on the front of the speaker there is nothing else you'll see but a grill that is made of hard plastic. I like how the grill covers almost the entire front. There is nothing else on the sides either. And on top of the speaker, you will see 3 buttons. The ones with the plus and the minus signs are for the volume, and the button on the center with the Dio logo is for stopping and playing the music. At the bottom, you will find a rubberized foot with information printed on it. Now on the back of the speaker, you will find the Dio logo. On top of the Dio logo, you will see the indicator light, which is only visible once you plug in the power supply located under the Dio logo. Lastly, this is also where you can find the MAC address and the serial numbers. Alright, so let's talk about the drivers inside the grill. First, let me tell you that this speaker can get very loud, like 85 dB loud, which is equivalent to a blender. And to think the driver inside is only 44mm. And according to the founder Akash, this is what he said: "From my experience in audio, I've learned that your wireless compression codec and firmware tuning are way more important than the base hardware itself, which is why our audio can still sound so good with such a small driver." And to that, I say cheers. Next thing is, it has a passive bass tube built in. This tube allows the speaker to play those low ends nicely. It also has features that I like. First, the lossless audio. To me, that means that even if I turn my back on the speakers and walk away from it, I can still hear it clearly. I actually tried walking away from the speaker with its back facing me, and I could barely hear the difference. Another cool thing about this is it's actually modular, meaning you can add as many Dio nodes together as you want. There's actually no limit. So what that means is you can have your Dio node speakers in every room in your house, and since it's AirPlay enabled, you don't need any apps to download, which also means that the setup for the Dio node is extremely easy, even for an Android guy like me. And by the way, this is not a Bluetooth speaker. The Dio node connects via Wi-Fi. Although this is not a smart speaker, the smart home feature can be enabled using Apple HomeKit. Okay, now let's talk about the sound of the speaker. As mentioned earlier, the lossless audio extremely helps with the listening experience. I was quite impressed the first time I listened to it. For a small speaker like this, the sound is actually full. I mainly listen to guitar-driven songs, and this speaker drives the guitar tone really well. The highs are very crisp, the mids are not overwhelming. For smaller speakers like this, the mids tend to be boosted, which makes the song sound more like it is going through a megaphone. And truth be told, the sound on this speaker is more balanced than the sound from the Google Home Mini. I think focusing on the wireless codec and firmware tuning works well for the Dio node. Okay, now that I shared some positive things, let me mention some not so positive things that I think needs to be mentioned. First, the Dio node is optimized for the iOS devices. Androids can use it, but it's very limited, and Android users can actually circumvent using an app. Second, the Dio node is not a smart speaker. It has no built-in mic. That is not a bad thing necessarily. This was done mainly to have a full privacy for the customer. That also means the Dio node cannot play audio from voice calls or system sounds. Third, this has no built-in rechargeable battery, hence this. So you can't bring this to the beach or anything like that. Why would you though? It fits perfectly in your home. Although, according to the Dio website, the Dio node can use external battery packs and cable to make the Dio node portable. All in all, I recommend the Dio node to my friends who are deep into the Apple system. People who have Apple AirPlay enabled devices will really like the listening experience on this speaker as well. I can also see this as a mini audio system when watching or streaming, especially if you have at least 3 of these. Although it is not still a true stereo, but unless you are a super audiophile, you wouldn't even notice. Alright, beautiful people, thank you for sticking with me until the end. You guys are awesome like that. I'm also hoping to get a special discount for everyone who is interested in purchasing the Dio Node. Fingers crossed. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. As always, I will see you in my next one. Bye!